So, first book club meeting, halfway in, starts to feel like school, like an anthropology class. So I stop us in the middle of a discussion about who the first taker cultures were in the Near East, like 10,000 years ago. I said it's important, but for me, it's this vision of life, animism, what our ancestors felt and lived that brought me here. Keeps me going, makes me appreciate the world often as I forget. I read part of Story of B that captures what I feel, like what Shirin says to Jared. It's how I felt as a little girl. When I read it, the first time I cried. How I still feel, I guess, because I started tearing up reading it. As Michael said, that's more than rare. When I finish, everyone's quiet. It's just like opens us up, opens us all up. It gets personal. It wasn't about human history. It was about our ancestors, who we are. I want to read it again. Go to sleep. Maybe dream of endless fields of grass. I want you to travel with me to a place I remember as a child, a plains wilderness. All I remember is this vast sea of grass stretching from horizon to horizon, and the winds stirring it up and sending it into waves just like the sea. Close your eyes and see if you can picture such a place. The important thing to realize is that this isn't grass. This is deer and bison and sheep and cicadas and moles and rabbits. Reach down and grab a handful. Go ahead, at least mentally. Have you got it? That's a mouse. And the mouse, the ox, the gazelle, the goat, and the beetle all burn with the fire of the grass. Grass is their mother and father, and their younger grass. One thing, grass and grasshopper. One thing, grasshopper and sparrow. One thing, sparrow and fox. One thing, fox and vulture. One thing, and its name is fire, burning today as a stalk in the field, tomorrow as a rabbit in its burrow, and the next day as an 11-year-old girl. The vulture is the fox grasshopper, the grasshopper rabbit, the rabbit girl, the girl grass. All together were the life of this place, indistinguishable from one another, intermingling in the flow of fire. To each of us is given its moment in the blaze, its spark to be surrendered to another when it is sent, so that the blaze may go on. None may deny its spark to the general blaze and live forever. Not any at all. Certainly not me, for all my giant intellect. Each is sent to another someday. You are sent. You're on your way. I too am sent to the wolf or the cougar or the vulture or the beetles or the grasses. I am sent. I'm sent, and I thank you all, grasses in all forms, fire in all your forms, sparrows and rabbits and mosquitoes and butterflies and salmon and rattlesnakes, for sharing yourselves with me for this time, and I'm bringing it all back. Every last atom paid in full, and I appreciate the loan. My death will be the life of another, I swear that to you. And you watch, you come find me, because I'll be standing yet again in these grasses, and you'll see me looking through the eyes of the fox and taking the air with the eagle and running in the track of the deer.